Okay, we're back. Let's just go ahead and take on Crypts. Shouldn't be a big deal at all. Pretty much everything in here will die to shatter. You know what? I am curious about something. What happens if I guess it says you cannot affect that when I try to LRD the sarcophagus. Let's see if I can shatter these things. This will certainly pull a lot of the level to us. Wow, you can't do it. You can't break them. I'm curious because those things will turn into enemies. It's gonna break your vault here. I'm shocked that nothing has come to get me. So it must be that if you stand on that, if you stand on where the door is, that's when it opens up all the sarcophagi. Nope, it's if you stand here. Also, that's a fun little bug. Triggerable already removed because I already destroyed it. Okay, that's fine. Well, we can just kill all this stuff with shatter. Honestly, I think I'm gonna go straight in to Tomb because I've got shatter. I can kill everything in Tomb with shatter. Actually, wow, we have a couple copies of the Necronomicon. I'm tempted to go ahead and get Necromutation, honestly. Yeah, let's go ahead and Amnesia off Summon Forest real quick. Won't take too long. Let's do that to Pass Wall. Won't be needing that anymore as an escape. Didn't really use it much to begin with. Saved me from that Centaur, but I don't remember ever using it again. That would have been probably a thing I could have used to reset fights a little better. And we'll do the forest as well. So now we have 8 spell levels left. Let's memorize Necromutation. If I could get that online, I mean, I doubt it, but if I could get that online, that would be pretty cool. Train a little bit of Necromancy. I bet we can do it. I bet we can do it with Brilliance, considering how much intelligence I have. Really surprised we haven't pulled more of the floor with all this shattering. If we can get Necromutation online, that's a real game changer. Oops, looks like we've got some stuff coming that we don't want to fight all at the same time. So let's just pog our way back to safety. Wow. Well, that's not good. These mutations are killing me. I can't use my wands right now because I'm running out of mana. And he flays me. I'm just gonna go into stat form here in a second. Alright, fine. And I'll just fight it. I don't want to fight all these Jiangshi at the same time. This should be fine. Just stone claws. It's almost impressive how annoying a single vampire mage can be, just by virtue of the fact that it can go invisible and summon things. It's the summoning things you need to worry about. Yeah, normally curse skulls would be a real problem, but man, LRD just erases them. I always say that Dispel Undead is really good in here, and it is. Sort of makes this place into free experience, but I almost want to say that being an Earth guy is almost better. If you have, well, obviously if you have Shatter, nothing's really a problem, but LRD lets you take out pretty much any big threat in here, either by virtue of doing damage with the walls or you know, just targeting the curse skulls directly. Okay, we've got Vampire Knight here. We'll just shatter him to death. Oh, wow, I've been shattering. That's why I'm using up so much food. I didn't have my Staff of Energy on. Whoops. Let's just pog away. You know what? We'll just walk until we have a portal, a passage of Volubria, and it'll take that out very handily for us. A little disappointed I used up so much food just now, but not a huge deal. Why are these things not dying very quickly? A little confused. Is there some reason why ghouls are like... I guess it's just the fact that they have 150 hit points and I have 3 spell de-enhancers, so it's just a matter of damage. Although if I'm having trouble killing ghouls with Shatter, that makes me very concerned for the prospect of going into Tomb and killing greater mummies, you know. I'm curious. Never mind. I was gonna say I wonder if the Vampire Knights can still paralyze me, or can paralyze me if I'm in staff form. I forgot I was wearing the Robe of Vines rather than plus MR. That's exactly why I'm wearing Robe of Vines. Now I don't have to worry about swapping off. Just punch this guy to death. I guess that Eidolon's... You know, I could have sworn that I could shatter him, but I guess not. Must be considered incorporeal. Just LRD that guy to death. Would be nice if it kind of told you what was incorporeal and what wasn't. By the way, you can LRD Revenants, in case you didn't know. It's a little bit silly, I know, using Shatter to take out single solitary whites. Whoops. I should probably put this into my RC file as something that makes my screen flash, or Makes me, whatever the force more or whatever it's called. Because I just completely missed all this. And also you feel yourself slow down should be in there too. Okay, there we go. Not that those things are hard to kill, but if I press O a bunch of times, like I could have eaten some serious damage doing that. Just rushing through. A lot of smart play is tied up in your RC file, to be honest. By the way, we're already down to 83% on necromutation. Pretty good stuff. Alright, got him. This is the final floor of Crypts. Vampire mages are just... The problem is that they are kind of evasive, and so hitting them with Iron Shot is a bit of a pain, just a little bit. So you want to kill them with like LRD. Actually, I guess their EV isn't even that good, so I'm curious why I can't seem to hit them. But we can at least one-shot things like Ancient Champions. That's pretty cool. I'm going to turn on Transmutations now. As a bonus, this will make us better at casting Stat Form. Shatter is just so good. Looks like we got a Greater Mummy. Let's go down a different staircase. And just look at how much I'm just wrecking everything. How could you not love it? Okay, now's the test. Can I kill Greater Mummies? Well, let's fight him on his own at least. Okay. Yes, we can kill Greater Mummies. A little bit of an issue. A little hard. Then again, I may have just rolled poorly there. And of course, we do still have Malign Gateway. Not entirely incompatible with Shatter, it's just we don't want to use both at the same time. I mean, it is incompatible to use at the same time, I should say. But it's not totally stupid that I'm using both. Actually, wait. Wait, I can damage it without it going hostile. It's still friendly. I didn't know that. Okay, cool. So that's even better. Although, that doesn't mean that I necessarily want to do that too often. I mean, that does pretty good damage, you know. So I'm going to clear out my own dude. Star Slow. What a shame. That's actually a really good ring if it didn't have Star Slow. I've been hexed with Star Slow items lately. I think last game I found a Star Slow item that was amazingly good if not for that. And I'm just not going to worry about I'm just not going to deal with being slowed randomly. You would have a hard time convincing me to wear a star slow item on just about any character that's not a Formicid. Oh, hey. Profane Servitor. Let's turn on Staff Form because he has, well, I thought they had like a draining effect. But really, I think it's just the fact that they usually have a draining weapon. This one does not. Easy enough, though, to take out. Oh man, being able to kill liches and things like that so quickly is really satisfying. Now, let's walk away from this stuff. I can get... Unfortunately, I could get tormented, but the Malign Gateway takes care of it for me. Okay, what have we found? A couple of rings. Alright, RN+. They're both RN+ rings, actually. I could see myself using these, but the fact is I'm going to have Necromutations soon, so I don't need them. And that's going to make Extended a cinch. Since I am casting so heavily, I'm probably going to do 15 runes, so why don't we go ahead and do Tomb? Should be fairly easy as long as I can get Necromutation online. And really, it's already online. I just gotta pop into it using Brilliance. So, looks like we're only 17 minutes in. Why don't we let's just go in. Let's just go right into Tomb. And we'll just, oh boy. Alright, let's go up. Before we start smashing everything, let's definitely use Brilliance, use Necromutation, go down, and what can these guys realistically do to me? I don't think they can have Dispel Undead, so they're forced to use their minions to do damage to me. So the reality is I'm just going to spam Shatter and kill them. And there we go. Oh, and you know what? I should be using Staff of Earth. Because guess what? When I'm in Lich form, I do not... have hunger. So... let's get some spell power here for free. Don't mind me. And I actually have a Necromancy spell power boost while I'm in Lich form. So the reality is, it's just awesome. I can just keep. Whoops. What? Must have been... that's a miscast, actually, is what that is. It would have been a mutation. But I was in Lich form. That was a Transmutations miscast. Let's put Necromutation back on. Not too concerned with that. We'll earn that back pretty quickly. Honestly, I should just be happy that I was in Lich form. Did we clear out... Did we clear out the outer wall and that's the inner wall, maybe? You know, I'm actually, I can't even complain too much now. Well, let's go up. Uh-oh, we've run out of mana. Why don't we just... Well, let's see. Does he have... He's resistant to electricity, so... he's not resistant to fire. I love how the lamp, if you give it a single chance to go in the wrong direction, it will. Maybe I should just, whenever I know it can go in the wrong direction, maybe I should just, like, aim for the place where I don't want it to go. Like, maybe that's the trick. One of these days I'm going to figure it out. I'll just use lightning. Got him with the iron shot. Cool. Oh, come on. So with necromutation, another benefit is we don't care about food anymore. Oh boy. They can dispel undead, so let's hurry up and shatter those things to death. Man, this is so powerful. And the best part is, we can't be tormented, so the chances of us dying here to anything are just pretty minimal. Okay, except for those. This guy we want to be in stat form for. Let's end the transformation and then go into stat form. This dude, with his holy attacks, will completely wreck me. Let's actually go up. And I'm just gonna let the tentacle handle him. Those guys were pretty much added to stop me from doing what I'm doing, but I don't care. I'm gonna do it anyway. Although, in my experience, you don't see Bennu that often on Tomb 1. I guess maybe 1 or 2. Did that tentacle die already? That was fast. Okay, so I've come in from the back end of this, and this is where the actual way down is to the part of the level I want to be on. Got a Fenfolio, books I don't want or need. Set up a pog, and I'm just going to start shattering. Let's see if I can't kill all these dudes. Shatter didn't really work out for us, so let's just take a walk. Oh man. I just need to make it to the exit. Thankfully, even without Arlek, this thing isn't doing much to us. Cool. Oh, come on. Alright. Decompose me, fine. I'm gonna be happy when this is not dark red. It might be a little while. I'm trying to stay in Lich form all the time, because I want the spell power boost that makes it better. Lich form makes it easier to cast Lich form. Oh hey, it's Jorgren. And we are Jorgren, basically. He's got the same staff as us. He's got Shatter, he's got Petrify, which he can't use on us, and he's got LRD. but there's nothing that makes him immune to shatter himself, so a little taste of his own medicine here. Necromutation down to 30%. That's certainly better. Backwards away. Oh man, I'll just let the tentacle deal with this shadow dragon. I really just want my mana back. Whoops. I didn't want to... I'm going to shatter a little bit just to make the spell hunger on purpose so I can eat that chunk. Shatter is actually down to below maximum hunger, which is pretty cool. All right. 22% on the necromutation. Much better, very fast. Oh, geez. Bennu doesn't want to die, and we are slowed. Let's teleport. Oh, I've got blurry vision. Scythe of Flaming, too. I'm gonna read blank with blurry vision and slowed. Pretty bad stuff. Let's do that, and we're gonna pog away. I know that I'm slowed. Take a step. Pog. Pog again. I kind of figured that the Malign Gateway would deal with this for me, and it is. Whoa, did it close? Did he kill it? He sure did. Well, I can just cast another one, I guess, but really I want to be not a lich anymore. And I want to be hasted, not slowed. Oh my god, this Bennu can he can mess my world up a bit. Let's cancel. And let's pog away. I mainly need to get away from the torment sources. Okay. Now we've got a phantom mirrored version of him. And now we're gonna make it towards. Okay, so we did use a blink scroll. But you know what? It's not going to be too long until we just have C-Blink available to us, so... Big loss? Not really. That's just because I got caught too far away from a staircase. Whoops, I don't want to be necromutation against this. Let's just kill him with Iron Shot. This I will necromutate against. Oh. I want to pog closer to this dude. Oh man. Okay, that's better. What's a little bit annoying about these greater mummies is that they bring this entourage with them, and sometimes it's strong enough that you can't even really kill them with tentacle. Or you can, but you gotta reset the fight so they summon less things. So you may be wondering why I'm clearing this whole floor. First of all, Greater Mummies are worth incredible experience. Secondly, it's not really challenging or like a problem, you know. I could get Deflect Missiles soon. That's a good spell. But yeah, I mean, seeing as how I play for win rate, and I don't really care about my score, unless maybe if I was going to play a tournament, I guess. I need to do a little more research into how those work. But in general, I play because I want to win. So if I can take a few extra turns, I mean, of course, you can take that to its logical conclusion. And you can end up in a situation where you're what am I trying to say? You can end up saying like, okay, fine, let's scum for 4 million turns. Like right now, technically the optimal thing for me to do would be to go clear all of Lair until every single level is completely not spawning enemies anymore, just for a little bit of experience. But that's not really necessary. Clearing the tomb here for experience isn't necessary either, but I'm getting more reward out of it for my time investment, so I consider it to be worth it. Okay, I just messed up. I was under the impression that that was the right staircase to lead into the deeper part of Tomb 2. But I cleared out so much of the level that I couldn't tell anymore. So, whoops. Let's just clear this stuff out. I'm gonna teleport. Blurry vision. Well, I definitely don't want to just mess around here. Wow, how am I taking so much damage? Okay, it's the Reaper. Let's go in here, go over here, and get out of here. Okay, so that's not it. Which one of these is it? If I were more familiar with the way that these things looked, I want to say I thought there were 2 that go down to the ambush and 1 that does not. Because I mean, like, this was the outer section, right? And I want to go down again from the outer section. So it's probably this, but then again, the outer section also seemed to lead here and it didn't. So really shouldn't have cleared out so much with Shatter. This is on me. Let's go down here. Okay, that's it. Cool. Let's Shatter, I guess. And let's go up. Oh boy, let's blink out of here. I'm not a Lich anymore, that's good. He's Benu. Can he kill me in 1 hit with me being slowed? 24, 48. Almost 100 damage. Yeah, let's stat for him. Okay. So this is the one we want to be in, even if it is luring a lot of things here right now because of my Shatter. Oh, come on. And the reason is that I can get right to the upstairs pretty much immediately. Nice. Okay, let's take a step. You know, I don't think he's going to do too much damage to me. I'll just kill him with the tentacle. And you know what? I'm going to refresh my memory manually, and I'm going to go down here and find out just what the layout is like here. Is it 2 or 1? Alright, so it's 2 that go to the ambush, and 1 that does not. Good to know. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and blow a magic mapping. Well, no, I'm not. I can get out of here without that. Alright, let's leave. Whoops. I want to be a lich, not a statue. I mean, look how easy we've cleared this. I don't need to use resources on this, you know. I'll go up. Then go back down. The Binu should be dying right now, but apparently was not. I guess maybe, hopefully he died once. Okay, we got him, no problem. Didn't even have to de-lich for him. By the way, necromutation is down to 11%. Suddenly, I don't feel so bad about the little problem. Oops. The mutations that I have, spells are much easier to cast, but much less powerful. Having that extra whiz is actually pretty good, for the case of me wanting to cast necromutation. It's not to say I don't want to get rid of it eventually, but for now it's serving a useful purpose. No need to fight things like that, by the way. I'm sure I've mentioned this before, but anything that is temporarily summoned, for example, by a death curse, might as well just go up some stairs if you can, not bother to fight it. It's not like it's going to give you experience, so. What happened? Oh, I blundered into a Zot trap. My favorite thing. Not really. Okay, that's Tomb 2. This may be the first time that I've used necromutation, actually, on video. It's good. It's not something you ever need. People think it's something you need. It's not. It makes your extended significantly more convenient. I'll say that much. Okay, we got a couple scrolls of requirement here. Don't think I haven't noticed that. Why don't we go ahead and use them here in a second. Alright, that's a staircase down. This is also a staircase down. A lot of A lot of Zot traps hanging out here. Okay, so taking a look at my armor real fast. Yeah, I still think armor is the way to go here. Armor or jewelry. Hey, that's nice to see. How about something else? Oh, a scarf. I've gotten a really big pile of stupid, crappy scarves in this game. But the hat is actually very much desired. Let's enchant it. And now we can take off this ring of protection from magic because we still have 4 pips without it. To the point where I'm actually going to drop this. What kind of rings do we have available for me to pop on? Certainly love to wear this +7 int, but nah. We could put on RN+, but it's kind of superfluous with necromutation the way we have it. Maybe a ring of wizardry or perhaps magical power. Seems a little insane if I already have 68 mana, but you know. Or I could just wear a straight ring of intelligence. Let's just use a ring of magical power. Seems a bit odd, but something I'm surprised about is no ring of protection from cold yet. I would wear that, probably. Okay, well, 69 mana. Okay. So we'll go down. Let's plan this out first. I'm going to go ahead and haste. I'm going to, I guess, agility. I'm going to brilliance just so I have no problems casting spells. I guess that's good enough. Now I'll go ahead and necromutate. I'm going to wait like 1 or 2 turns, get a little bit of mana back, and then go down. Now this is a little annoying. I wasn't expecting stuff to just be waiting here. In my experience, ever since they changed the one-way, they changed the staircases to be one-way, every time I've come down here there's been nothing, and then the ambush was like a little bit ahead of it. But that's okay, let's just open this door. Alright, we can see the exit now, so I'm fine starting to shatter. I'm going to go ahead and immolate this stuff. I'm shattering it all. That saved us probably a casting of shatter. And then let's pog. I think I'll just rest a bit. Whoa, that's a Zot trap. Let's clear this so those guys don't walk on the Zot trap again. I am fast plus slow, unfortunately. You know what? We're just going to leave. I considered using like a magic potion, but we've done the lion's share of what we needed to do in here. So we'll just turn Lich Form back on, rest a bit, head down, pog over. I don't really want to fight next to this Zot trap, honestly. But looks like Shatter is letting me kill all this stuff before it steps on it. Okay, I'll leave a tentacle behind. And as you've probably seen, if you've watched any of my other videos where I use Malign Gateway will stay on the floor where you left it. So when I come down, that gateway, no matter how long I spend on another floor, that gateway is still there. So it's going to do some work for me. I bet, well, it says Tentacle Connect failed. I really don't know what that is. That's some kind of bug lately. Seems like they're killing. I think it happens when they kill the tentacle. Alright, now we have the figurine. I'll go ahead and loot a little bit of this, I guess. None of these books are really going to be useful. We have almost everything we want. Everything we'd ever want. Now, if we had some nice artifacts in here, I'd be happy with that, but... Oh. We got a greater mummy here. Let's just let him come to us, and then we'll shatter some. I'll do the same thing I did a minute ago. I'll leave a tentacle here. And then head back down here in a second. I wanted to lure the greater mummy so that the tentacle is doing some work. Although, as soon as I came down, it said Tentacle Connect failed, and I bet that the tentacle is just gone now. Maybe they're changing it. Maybe they're making it so you can't use the tentacle when he's not, when you can't see it. Because for a long time, Malign Gateway was basically the last thing that still fought when you can't see it. Maybe not. I really should make it a habit of, reading the change log. Because I always have this speculation on things that may have changed based on stuff that I'm seeing. But it's not really based on anything other than my own observations, so it's not very useful. Since, of course, I can easily make mistakes, like anybody else. Okay, final level. Let's actually pump strength, since we could eat a good amount of stat drain at some point, especially if I'm in Lich form, near things that mutate. Okay, let's do the rest of the floor. Pretty much cleared the whole thing at this point. Oh hey, a manual of dodging. I know what I'm training for a while. Well, except necromutation is still red. So I guess I'll just keep training that until it's not red. It has something to do with all those minus spell power plus whiz mutations. I would say, like why it's red at 5%. I don't usually experience that. What do I want to drop? Well, Lich form is our cold, so why don't we just drop the Ring of Ice? Because we have access to a way of getting our cold with magic. Man, the rest of the stuff I just want to keep carrying. How about this scarf? Cloud immunity. Nothing good. I wonder if that scarf even exists anymore, the one that gives RC plus and RF plus at the same time. I'm almost positive it existed at some point. And it's a really good one. It's worth the AC that you lose from the cloak usually. From foregoing a cloak, I mean. But anyway, no particularly good loot in here other than the rune and the ziggurat figurine. But the ziggurat figurine is a good escape tool. So I'll take it. And we're just, we're going to keep Lich Form up all the time now because it keeps us from having to eat. I'd like to drop some of this stuff, but it's all really useful. Actually, you know what? I can drop Lignify, because the only reason I keep Lignification in my inventory is for a kind of cheesy way to get Torment immunity in the late game. But we've got Lich Form, so we have Torment immunity. Okay. Could pop into a Ziggurat if I felt like it right now. Maybe I will as a showcase later. But until then, probably going to do some extended. I guess I'll probably do Gehenna first, come to think of it, because we have RF++ all the time. Shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, I think that extended will be pretty easy with this character. Of course, the game could prove me wrong. So I'll cut the video here. That was Crypts and Tomb. It's nice being able to do those back to back since one's below the other. And then next time we'll do Gehenna. After that we'll do, well, depending on how fast we can do it, maybe we'll rush through to 2 or more hells in the same video, depending on how it goes. Until then, I am signing out.